or Shenzhen or Chengdu or Xi'an or Changsha or Guangzhou, some of those big cities, even some of the small cities. Yes, I want to change my brain into a smarter one. Okay, cool. This is China, one of them famous province. Yes, Beijing is a very famous place. I like changes. I like to try new things. Good for you, Lorena. It's always nice to be open to trying new things, new food. Maybe because Lorena is an excellent chef. Lorena is an excellent chef, so she's always trying to cook new cuisines. So tonight, that's our topic, changes. And I have some hot water here. Mm, it's hot, definitely. And I have some hot coffee, and I have some room temperature water. There you can see room temperature water. So, thank you so much. What do you want to change in my life? What do I want to change? Oh, I want to change my eating habits because I want to try to eat healthier food. Though that's one of my New Year's resolutions was to eat healthier food. So now that I'm back from my Spring Festival long holiday, traveling, eating lots and lots of food every place I went, now it's time to get back to my regular routine of eating healthy food, fruits and vegetables, not eating junk food, and trying to cut back on some of the unhealthy food or eliminate some unhealthy sugary drinks. So uh, that's my that's what I want to change. I want to change my eating habits, but I won't change one habit, and that's coffee. I won't change that habit. Happy Lunar New Year. Yes. I hope you all had a great Monday. It is an addiction. You're correct. It's an addiction. I am addicted to coffee. I will not lie. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Todd. I'm streaming from Beijing, China. I've lived in Beijing for 12 years. I've lived in Beijing for 12 years. I come from the United States of America. Alina, no, it doesn't affect my sleep. Nope. When I'm ready to go to bed tonight, after I brush my teeth and wash up a little bit, I lay my head down on my pillow and I am out within a few minutes. So it doesn't affect my sleep. I have drink, this is coffee number 4 today. So I had a cup of coffee, 2 cups this morning. I had only 1 cup of coffee this afternoon, so that's 3. And then this cup is number 4. So, yes, I've had dinner earlier tonight. About 3 hours ago, I had dinner. So, our topic tonight, what do you want to change about yourself? 8:07 p.m. My name is Todd, and this is Meng.
Hi,
Meng
Todd.
Meng is on the stage tonight.
Wow. I didn't
Wow.
expect that I can be on the stage so early. I thought there
Wow.
were
You're the
someone else.
first one to be on the stage tonight.
Wow.
It's
It's a
so
pleasure.
dark in your house. Don't you have electricity? Do you need some money to pay for electricity?
No, it's because I'm in bed and I felt sleepy. That's why I turned off the lights. I was
Okay.
kind of like getting ready for sleep.
Oh, you're getting ready to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how was your holiday?
Oh wow, it was really relaxing, like being with family, meeting relatives, like get rid of my work. So it was
Sure.
nice.
So no stress, no pressure, just very relaxing and calm and eating lots of food and spending time with your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's great.
Yeah.
Did you do anything special? I mean, I know the common normal thing is you visit your relatives, you eat food, maybe you give them some gifts, that kind of thing. But anything different this year?
I went on a blind date.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. How did it go? Do you have good news to tell me or
No, but it is
no
different
no good
from other
news?
years.
Okay, that's different. Okay. That's
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
So who set that up? Your auntie?
One of my dad's friends,
Okay.
she was really, how to say, hardworking. So she introduced this boy to me maybe a half year ago, and then
Uh-huh.
she kept calling me like every month for like two times. Like she checked on if we were like talking to each other on
Uh-huh.
WeChat or if we were like making any calls. But we didn't.
So you didn't chat on WeChat and you didn't have any calls.
No, we just like
Okay.
we seldom talked
Okay.
on WeChat. Yeah.
Okay. So when you went back for your spring festival, you went on a date with him.
Yes, that's what I
Okay.
told that. M- should I call her? What is that? Matcher?
Matchmaker.
A matchmaker. Yes. So that's what I told her. Like, I'm not into like long distance relationship.
Sure.
I can meet him in person if he comes back, or I go to his city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did. You went back to and you got to meet him. You went out for lunch or dinner.
No, it's actually like this matchmaker. She wanted my whole family, like including my parents and this boy's parents, to meet together and have a meal
Really?
together. And I was like, that's too much. So
Yeah,
I told her,
that's too soon.
yeah, exactly. So I told her that maybe like he can meet me, like we can take a walk together and talk on the
Yeah,
way, and that would be good enough.
that'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So did that happen or did the matchmaker said no?
That happened.
Oh, it happened. So
Yeah.
you did get to meet him in person.
Yes, I met him in
Great.
person.
Great. And did nothing nothing special, no special feelings.
No,
Okay.
not
Okay.
at all.
So now you're just friends.
We're not technically friends.
Okay. So did you delete his WeChat?
Uh, I am going to maybe
Okay.
after like a month.
Oh, after a month. If he doesn't send you any messages after a month, no messages, no contact, you're going to delete him.
No, I don't think that he's going to send me any messages.
Oh,
Me
okay.
either. So um, we don't talk
Okay.
either. Yeah.
Okay. So that was something different that happened this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. It was.
Okay. So when did you come back?
Um, last yesterday
Yesterday.
afternoon. Yeah.
Sunday afternoon. So you didn't have to work yesterday.
I had to work, but I asked a half day off
Oh, yeah, it's for a half a day of leave.
leave.
Okay. So when you went back to work yesterday, were you happy?
Um, it wasn't happy. It's just I felt like calmer than before.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So you felt relaxed.
yeah, relaxed after the
That's good.
holiday.
That's good. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, yeah, I
A,
believe so.
a lot of my teammates haven't even come back yet. Yeah,
That's
they
be
must. Yeah, they took yesterday off and must have taken today off. So it's still very quiet at our company.
oh. So is it like officially days off?
They have to either take them unpaid or they have to have annual leave
Oh, that's cool.
because technically we're supposed to be back on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I didn't
Yes.
work on Sunday because I took that day as a leave day and because I had other things to do. I came back to Beijing on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and then Sunday I had things to do. So my first day back was today.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So that the company that you're working is a Chinese one, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Chinese company.
May I ask, like, how many days for the annual leave do you guys have if you work for the company for the first year?
I think it depends on how many years you've been working.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on how many years you've been working. So if they're like new, maybe like right out of college, maybe they get like 3.
3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it's like 5 days for all of us.
And, well, that does that include like sick days too?
What do you mean
Like
6 days?
sick,
Sick days? No.
sick days.
5 days for annual leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if they've just if it's their very first if they're very first, I think that their first job, I think they get 3 days. I don't know. That's what somebody told me.
Okay.
Maybe it's more.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay that if I ask how many days do you have?
Yeah, I have 30 days.
Oh, 30. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 30 days.
Wow.
That's yeah. So actually, I have 35 days because I have 30 annual leave days, and then I get 5. I get 1 week at Christmas off too,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't go towards my annual leave. That's just I just get 5 extra. They just give me 5 extra days for Christmas.
Wow. That's pretty
So
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't use them all last year, so they allow me to carry them over to this
Mm-hmm.
year.
Wow.
So if I didn't, and during COVID, we weren't I didn't take a lot of annual leave during COVID during those like 3 years because I couldn't go anywhere. So I
Yeah.
didn't use a lot of my annual leave days. So I've been able to carry some of them I cashed in.
Uh-huh.
They allowed me to cash some days in, meaning they would give me my cash or not cash, but salary for my leave days.
Yeah.
And so now um, I've carried over quite a few days.
Mm.
But
That's
that's okay because I plan on going back to the U.S. this year sometime, whether it's this summer or this autumn. So I'll use up at least a month.
glad to hear that.
So I'll use up. I'll probably go back to the States for at least a month.
Mm-hmm. It's been at least 4 years, I guess.
4 year, four
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, four
That's
years since I've been back. So it's time to go back.
I'm happy. I'm happy for
Yeah,
you, Todd.
I hope it works out. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So
Will you,
anyway, go ahead.
will you do live stream when you're back to
Maybe,
America?
maybe I will. But the time difference, I would have to do it early in the morning
Mm.
because it's like a 12-hour time difference.
Yeah, you can do in the evening too
Yeah,
with
if I
your
do it in the
family.
evening, then it would be early morning here. But I
Yeah.
think if I do it like early morning or in the morning there, so it's evening here, um, that 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 would be okay for me. I definitely. So
Yes, we're gonna
so
miss
people
you
can
so
see my
much.
hometown. I posted a lot of photos on my moments over the last several years of my hometown. And so when I'm there, if I can do a live stream so people can see what it's like in real live, that would
Mm-hmm.
be cool. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to do that.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, that'll be nice if it works out. I'll try.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, our topic tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have anything that you want to change about yourself?
I want myself to be more decisive.
Mm, that's a good one. It's hard. Sometimes I'm not very decisive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very good at that. Sometimes, yeah, I spend way too much time trying to make a decision. Sometimes I'll just contemplate, think and overthink it sometimes.
And sometimes it can be exhausting.
Sure, it
Yeah.
can. And sometimes I guess I worry about making the wrong decision. So I just don't make any decision.
Yeah. Me
So
too.
sometimes I need to just, be more decisive. I just need to, you know, take a chance and just make a decision. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. You learn from your mistake and just move on.
Yeah, exactly. Life
So
is too short.
sure. So I agree. I am similar with you. I want to try to learn somehow to be more decisive.
Mm-hmm. Actually, before you ask me about that question, I wanted to say that because I am short, like short, short. So I was like,
You mean your height? You're not very tall.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
I
so
was like,
like 140.
no, no, 152.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so there's no way you're going to be taller unless you wear tall
Yeah,
shoes.
exactly. And when I was in school, I kind of like sometimes felt not confident because of my height.
Uh huh.
But one time, one of my friends, she told me that you should like stop wasting time on something that you cannot change.
Right.
So that's very impressive opinion. So I took that, but that thought still like went through my mind.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, it's hard to deal with things, especially like our physical appearance.
Hmm.
Sometimes some of our physical appearances we can change, like our weight or some things we can change, but there's some things about us that we have no control over.
Hmm. Yeah.
So your friend was right saying, don't stress or worry about things you can't change or
Yeah.
can't control.
Yes. But I mean, yeah, but something I'm not sure if it's like suitable to talk with you. It's kind of like girly thing. It's like because I think it's a baby face,
Okay.
and I'm not. I just turned 30 this year.
Okay, so you have a
And
baby face. So a lot of people think you look a lot younger than you really are,
yeah, exactly.
right? Because
Yeah,
you're short, and you have a young
Vo-
sounding voice as
voice.
well.
Yes.
So if someone calls you on the phone, say, "Can I talk to your mom? This is me."
Yeah. Cause at my work, I'm kind of like I lead a small group of people, so I want myself to be like seem more mature. Um, I'm not I'm not talking about like my thoughts. It's just my appearance and like you
Yeah,
said, my sound, things like that.
yeah. I think that you just have. I think a thing is to be confident.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
Yeah.
confident and you don't worry about some of your things that bother you, like your height or your appearance, your face,
Mm-hmm.
but if you are very confident, people will respect that. they'll
Mm-hmm.
they'll they'll overlook and they won't focus or concentrate on the things that you think they are.
Yeah. And maybe it's because what I'm doing right now, like the position they gave to me, is like higher than my how to say my ability. Like to a lot
Uh-huh.
of people in their opinion, I can be the youngest one on the same position. So I felt like that I'm still too young for that position. So I there's a huge room for me to improve.
So you don't feel confident.
Yeah, not confident. But on the other hand, is like I know that the reason I'm not confident enough is because I'm not as experienced as those people because I'm still
Sure.
young. Yeah.
So when did you take over this position? Like how long have you been there?
Uh, I started to work on this position at the beginning of 2022. Last,
Okay.
yeah. Two.
So you're still learning and trying to build up your confidence in that position.
Yeah, of course. But I became like more confident than I started. Than the time I started.
Sure.
Yeah.
Once you become more comfortable with your job and experienced, you become confident.
I yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but don't worry about what other people think. Other always people are always going to judge you. You're
Yeah.
never going to make everybody happy. So I learned that many, 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 many years ago that I'm never going to make everybody happy, so I don't try.
Yeah. Sometimes I can hear people like saying bad things about me and my coworkers, like
Yeah,
behind us. I was like, why there are people like these in the world? Um,
maybe they're jealous.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
they're
so.
jealous. Maybe they're jealous. That's all. That's how I look at it. If someone criticizes me or if they say bad things about me, then I just say they're just jealous of me. That's all.
Uh-huh. And I was like, okay, you are much older than me, right? When I am at your age, I will be, I will do a much greater job than you
Yeah,
do.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be much better off than
Mm-hmm.
they are. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they're jealous because look at this girl. She's young and she's in this position. They're just jealous of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jealousy is can be, bad thing. A lot
Mm-hmm.
happens a lot, especially at work.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I have a question, Todd.
Sure,
So do you think it's like it's necessary or if you want to be friends, like maybe like kind of like close friends with your coworkers, is it okay? Is it necessary? Is it comfortable?
it's it's. I guess it's not. I don't think it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I've always at my jobs throughout my life, not only here in China but in America, I've always, you know, I've had friends at work, but they're just work friends. That's it. We never went out after work and, partied or went to dinner or lunch. I kept my work friends separate from my personal friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've always had this saying, I don't mix business with pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
So my work friends, I'm friends with them at work, but when I walk out the door, I don't usually hang out with. Well, very seldom do I hang out with them.
Mm-hmm. I see.
That's just my philosophy because I think that if you become too close to people and you hang out outside and then, at work maybe it can be kind of awkward.
Mm. Yeah.
If something happens outside of work when you're friends with them, or if it's a guy and he maybe has different intentions or ideas, and then if you reject him, it's going to be very awkward to go to work and see him every day. That's why I have always been very I've always not encouraged people to get into romantic relationships with their coworkers
Uh-huh.
because maybe it's cool. Okay, you're dating this guy or this girl at work. You see each other every day. It's so cool. We get to see each other at work every day. Oh, I'm so lucky. Then
Yeah.
something happens after 6 or 9 months and that relationship splits. Then you
Mm-hmm.
have to see that person every single day and you don't want to. The last person you want to see is your ex boyfriend at work every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, it can cause problems.
Yeah. Todd, you reminded me of these two boys that I met in work. So one is my ex coworker, another one is a coworker in my current company.
Uh huh.
So they both like they liked me, yeah. So especially the little one, like he kind of like confessed himself, uh, uh, like
Confessed to you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that he had a crush on you.
yes. And actually, I we are like very good friends. I know that he likes me, but I don't want him to tell me that. I
Oh,
want him
okay.
to just keep it in his heart,
Okay.
because if he tells me that, I will just say no, and it will ruin our friendship.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
so this is what we call a platonic friendship.
platonic friendship.
Platonic friendship is where you are friends with, like a girl is a friend with a boy, but they don't have any romantic feelings, just
Ah,
friends. So, this was going to be one of my topics for my live stream. Can boys and girls just be friends?
uh, I don't know.
So
I
this was
don't
going
have
to
the
be
answer.
this is seriously. I was just thinking about this today. It's a good question.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to do this live stream and say and ask people, do you think boys and girls, men and women can just be friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good topic.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we call that a platonic relationship. A platonic friendship is where a boy, a man and a woman are just friends, but they are not like romantically involved.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I
very
get it.
it's yeah, it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult. It's very difficult to maintain a platonic friendship. Maybe in the beginning it's okay. Okay, we're just friends. We're gonna hang out, play tennis, or do this or do that. But over time, maybe one starts to have feelings, stronger feelings for the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that happens sometimes.
Yes. I mean, both these boys, like, we're very, very good friends. Like, we hang out after work sometimes, but
Uh huh.
both of them, like, told me that they liked me, and
Mm-hmm.
I said no to them. And after that, we're just like, not like a stranger, but just normal
Yeah.
coworkers. And especially my ex coworker, that boy, we were like super close to each other. Even
Uh
after
huh.
I quit the job, we kept talking to each other. And 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I had a car accident.
Uh
So
huh.
he came all the way from Nanjing to Hunan to visit me and to cuff me in the hospital for a week. So
Wow.
it's yeah, he's a really, really good person. Like,
That's
even
good.
that we were not that close, we know that he's a very nice guy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's nice that he expressed his, true friendship to you,
yes.
right?
But after I refused him, he
He's
he ended up with a girl. Like, they get married very soon.
okay.
So now he's a married man, and we seldom talk anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could be kind of awkward,
yeah, I know.
right?
But
If
but
you
I miss him. I miss him as a good friend.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find friends of the opposite sex. So it's hard to be friends that way, just to continue to maintain that. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I know I've talked to some people who have maintained a platonic friendship with, a boy or a man or a woman, and they say it's possible, but it doesn't happen very often.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to do
Do you
because
have
men and
say?
women, I think, are sometimes in the beginning, like I said, it can be that way, but I think over time, maybe feelings change.
Mm-hmm. Do you
So,
ever have had a friend like that? Platonic.
I in high school I did.
Oh.
In high school, I had a friend who, she because she, a girl, and she wasn't my girlfriend. She was just actually she was a friend of a family friend.
Okay.
So like her parents and my parents were friends. So I kind of felt weird, I didn't really want to date her because I didn't, she's like almost like family,
Uh-huh.
kind of like she wasn't family, but it felt like family because our parents were really, really good friends. And so she kind of felt like family. So I didn't really want to like feel like dating my sister.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then I was able to maintain just a platonic relationship with her.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't spend a lot of time. We weren't that close. We didn't spend a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm. And you were in high school, so
Hmm.
you were still young.
Yeah, yeah, we were in high school, and it was, even when we went to college, then we went to different schools.
Mm.
But
Yes.
anyway, that's a good question. And I
Mm.
ask that question to a lot of people. Like at my
Yeah.
English corners and stuff, this is sometimes a topic. And, most people that I ask this question to say it's, they think it's not possible to do that. They think men and women are meant to be together romantically.
Um,
So I said, okay, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
yeah. I mean, according to my experience, I do have some like boy friends. Like, we don't
Okay.
have any romantic feelings
Uh huh.
for each other.
Sure. But I mean, those are they like really close friends or just kind of like acquaintances?
Between them, between
Okay. Okay.
acquaintances and
Between,
close
okay.
friends. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe to you they're just a friend, but maybe in their heart, maybe they wish if they told you their true feelings. Maybe they're hiding their true feelings.
No, I have I have this friend like he has really good background. Like he's from a rich family. He goes to real like top schools
Uh-huh.
in our country, and now he works in Changsha, the capital city.
And
And
you didn't marry him?
no,
He comes from a rich family and you didn't marry him? What's wrong with you?
I don't
Are
marry.
you sick?
No. We were like how to say brothers, or you can say that we're sisters.
Like maybe cousins.
Yeah. So he kept telling me like the dates that he had.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
maybe he's gay.
I don't think he's gay. The people that he dated with were all girls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So you just maintained a good relationship.
Yes. We see each other like once a year, but not the recent years
Okay.
because now we have different jobs. So yeah, we don't live in the same city anymore.
Okay.
Mm.
So life can get in the way sometimes when you get busy with your job and your other things that you have going on, your personal life, you don't have time to maintain contact with a lot of friends.
Yeah, and I feel sorry. I feel
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, sometimes it can be. So you just have to pick up the phone or, get up on your WeChat or whatever, however you communicate and just send them a message and say, "Good morning. I hope you have a great day today." That's all you
Mm-hmm.
have to say. You don't have to
Yeah.
say anything else.
You know, Todd, I am a person like very lazy for friend for for friendship.
You're a lazy friend.
Yeah.
So you don't make any effort to communicate. You wait for people to come to you.
No, I'm like I enjoy my current life. I'm that kind of person.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, for good friends, for best friends, if I get chance to meet them, we can still be very close to each other. We can still have a long talk together. It's just not that easy for me
Okay.
to
So
keep
you
in touch.
so
Yeah.
you have a really good friend, right? Like a bestie
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I do have.
in Changsha?
No, he's not my bestie. All my besties are girls. I don't have boy bestie.
You don't have a boy bestie.
Yeah.
Do you have a dog bestie?
No, I don't. I don't have
Okay.
a dog. Yeah.
You don't have any pets.
Mm,
So you have a couple of girls that are your best friends.
yeah.
Good. So
Mm.
how often do you hang out? Like,
Well, so let me name them. So one is a friend from college,
okay.
and she's actually an American.
She's from America?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she was the English teacher in our
Okay.
school back
Okay.
then, but I was never her student. So we hang out very often when we were
Okay.
still in that school. So we were like soulmates to each
Good.
other, in the way that we can understand each other, whatever we says, and even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we don't tell each other what we were gonna say. We can understand each other immediately.
Sure.
Yeah.
And she was an English teacher, so when you hung out with her, you got free English classes.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Good.
She,
So
hmm
she's living in America?
yeah, she was in our school for 2 years,
Okay.
and I was there only 1 year with her because
Okay.
after that I went to postgraduate school in
Okay.
another city. Yeah, and after that 2 years, she went back to America because she was already married with her
Oh.
husband.
Okay.
Both of them were teaching in our school.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, and now she has three very adorable babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for her. So, do you have any besties or best friends that are like in the same city as you that you can hang out with on the weekends? Go have coffee, go have lunch, go eat hot pot, go. do things together, go window shopping.
I do
Like,
have friends
I
like
mean,
that, like that.
like that live with close to you.
I have this friend. We live in the same building. I'm on the
Okay.
sixth floor, and she's in on the 11th.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So sometimes we all have meal together, but we don't go shopping together. We're not
Okay.
shopping girls.
Okay. So sometimes you'll just go out to eat together.
Yeah. Maybe have like drink coffee together like that and tea sometimes.
Good. And talk about boys.
No, no, no. We don't. Actually, she never like she has never dated with any boys. If it
Never.
if it's
How
yeah,
old is she? Like 12?
no, she's 31.
She's 31 and she's never been on a date with uh, a, a man.
Yeah.
Has she been on a date with a woman?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
She's a person that she's very decisive on
So,
marrying.
okay, no. So the word is she's very picky.
She's very no, no, no. It's not like that.
Don't be
Todd.
decisive. Don't make it sound like that. Just say, you know what?
No,
She's very picky about a
no,
guy that she wants.
no, Todd. She is not going to marry
Oh, okay.
anybody. That's her decision.
She doesn't want to get married?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I respect that.
Mm-hmm. That's her decision that she has already
Okay.
made for many
Okay, that's
years.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do when you go out? Just go out to eat sometimes?
Yeah, got to eat sometimes. And last Christmas, because she is an English teacher,
Okay.
she's a like officially English graduate from school, so she can get a teaching job in a public school, right?
Oh, yeah.
But she chose to teach by herself because
Oh,
she
so
does not
she
want to teach for the public schools.
okay, so she does like freelancing.
Yeah, freelance,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good
So,
for her.
yeah, last Christmas, she held this Christmas Eve party for
And
the
you went.
kids.
Okay.
Yeah, and she invited me to be the host to
Wow.
help her. Yeah, and it was really, really lovely. Yeah,
That's
with
cool.
all the kids and parents together. Yeah.
Wow, sounds like a very special time.
Yeah, we live in a small city, so it's not very common to, be at a party like that.
Yeah, a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So that was nice that you were able to do that.
Yeah, I'm very happy that she invited me.
And she sounds like a good friend.
She is
Yeah,
definitely a good friend.
that's good. So is she like I mean, your closest friend? I mean, do you have a close friend that you can tell your secrets to?
Mm, you mean like closer than her?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I tell she knows a lot of my secrets.
she knows a lot of your secrets. Okay, so she
Yeah.
would be the one. Because most people have a friend, you know, that one friend that they trust that if you tell them your secrets, you trust that they won't tell anybody else.
I think all my besties are like that. I can tell
Okay,
them my secrets.
you
Yeah.
know, so all your friends, your besties, are close enough to you that you trust them to tell your secrets to them.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. It's nice to have friends like that. You have to have friends that you can talk to.
Yes. Um. mm.
Are you going to tell us some of your secrets here in the live stream?
I'm no.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were going to say something.
I can if I tell everyone in the live stream, it won't be a secret then.
It'll be spread all over the world.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they won't believe me because it went it went on public.
Yes. It's like a rumor.
Yeah.
But oh, that's okay. We won't tell anybody.
Mm. Okay. Next time, maybe. Let me
Next time.
think of one.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, things you want to change about yourself. You said you want to become more decisive,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good thing, I think.
Mm.
Good. Anything else that you want to change?
Anything else?
I mean, that you can change. I know maybe you said I wish I could be taller, but you can't change that.
Maybe like life habits. to
Some
be,
some habits.
yeah, like to sleep earlier and read more books and do more exercises.
Okay, so you want to, create some better, healthier habits, like go to bed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What time do you usually sleep at night now?
Now it's around like last night I went on bed like 10.
Wow, that's
Mm.
early. That was even before me.
you, I
I
don't
was
think that,
doing a
yeah,
live stream last night to 11.
yeah, you do that a lot. You're
Okay, so
so,
you went to bed at 10 o'clock last night.
uh-huh, yes. And I
Good.
woke up 40 minutes earlier than I usually do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good sleep.
Mm.
So what time do you usually? You said you wanted to try to go to bed earlier. What time
Mm-hmm.
do you usually go to sleep?
Maybe like 12,
12?
around 12, yeah.
Okay. And what time do you have to get up in the morning to go to work?
Um, right now I have to get up before 7 a.m.
Okay,
Like
before 7.
6:50. Yeah.
So that's, if you go to bed at 12, you get up around 7, that's over 6, 7 hours of sleep.
It's not enough for me.
Oh, how many hours do you need? 10?
No, at least like 8 or
8?
yeah,
8 or 9?
7.5. But
Okay.
yeah, less than 7 it's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then maybe you feel sleepy.
Yeah, and I have my panda eyes.
Panda eyes. Oh, yes, those darn panda eyes.
Yeah.
I understand. And you can't take a nap in the afternoon.
I can. I
Oh,
have,
you
yeah.
you have time that you can?
I have a lunch break which is
Okay.
at least 2.5 hours.
Okay, 2.5 hour lunch break. So you have lots of time to take a nap.
Yeah.
Good. That's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I think that's great. Sounds like you have some good thoughts and ideas about things that you want to change, very healthy things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's good. Do you have some bad eating habits?
Eating habits, like the word you said, picky.
Picky. You're a picky eater.
Yeah, nowadays, so I usually I when I was in school, I was a like chubby. Is that the right word?
Chubby.
A chubby girl.
Chubby.
Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I weigh much heavier than now.
Okay. You
Yeah,
you
but
weighed you
now,
weighed you were heavier when you were in school than you are now. So you
So
were just a little chubby.
yeah, and now not like little chubby,
A
like
lot of chubby?
my mom, every time I have a meal, my mom will say, use a smaller bowl. Use the smallest bowl, please. Yeah, and now I'm like thinner, and
Okay.
my stomach got smaller
Yeah,
too.
it
So
shrinks.
yeah, shrinks. So
Yeah.
the food that I have is much less than I usually do, like when I was
Okay,
in
good.
school. So sometimes I got worried about my health because
Okay.
I don't intake too much enough like nutrition, I guess. Every time when I feel like I'm full, even just a little, I will stop eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And do you exercise? I mean, if you eat food, you eat a lot of food, if you exercise, that burns off a lot of calories.
No, not for this the last year.
Okay, you haven't.
Yeah. Now I'm, like I said, I'm lazy.
Now you're lazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. We all have our lazy times, in our life. Sometimes we call it a phase. You go through a phase. Right now, you're just going through what we call a lazy phase.
Yeah, a lazy face.
A lazy phase. Someday you'll change.
Yes. And it's the winter. I don't want to like do exercise.
Sure, it's winter. You can wear big baggy clothes to cover up any extra weight that you have. But
Yeah.
in the summertime, when you wear like less clothes, you want to lose some weight.
I want to sleep for the whole winter.
Yeah, you just want to hibernate like a bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good. Do you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight?
I think that's all.
That's
Yeah.
it. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks for coming on stage tonight. It was nice to
Mm,
talk to you. You're first one to be up on stage. Congratulations.
it's my honor, Todd. Anytime. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Well, I don't want you to stay up too late. So, after you I remove you from the stage, make sure you try to get some sleep, okay?
Okay, don't talk anything too interesting.
Okay.
So-
I'll try to be as boring as possible, okay?
okay. Just kidding.
Okay.
Thank you, Todd.
All right. All right. Good
Yeah.
night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Okay, thanks, Ming, for coming up on stage. Yes, she has visited my stage in the past, and of course, yes, her English is excellent. So always nice to have a nice conversation with you, Ming. Thank you so much for coming up on the stage, raising your hand, and sharing with us some things that you want to change about yourself. She wants to become more decisive, meaning she wants to be able to make decisions without spending so much time thinking about it, just to make those decisions, take some risks, and do it. Life is too short to really, you know, to be indecisive. Sometimes being indecisive is okay. You have to be very sure. You want to think about some decisions. You want to make sure you don't make a wrong decision on certain issues or topics. I understand that. I'm that way too. So, thank you so much for joining this live stream tonight, everybody. My name is Todd. And if you just joined the live stream, thank you so much for joining. If you've just recently downloaded Hello Talk, welcome to Hello Talk. I am streaming from Beijing, China. I've lived in China for 12 years. I come from the United States of America. For those that have not met me before, I'm not a teacher. I don't speak Chinese. I only speak English. I only speak one language. So if you're going to ask me that question, I just answered it for you. Let's see, what else about me? That's about it. I'm not that interesting of a person. I work a lot. Oh, I do like coffee. So I'm not not a lot of interesting things about me. Basically, I just work a lot and like to meet new friends. I like to drink coffee. I like photography. So those are some things about me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Our topic is, what do you want to change about yourself? I'm trying to make some changes about myself. I'm trying to eat healthier food. That's what I'm trying to do. So, anyway, thank you so much. My flavor of my coffee is not flavored. It's Americano. Basically, it's just straight black coffee, no sugar, no cream, no milk. That's it. Just straight black coffee from China's own Luckin Coffee. So anyway, let's continue on with our live stream, and we'll bring up Peter. Let's invite Peter to the stage. Hi.
Hi, Todd.
How was your Monday today?
Very good. I came into my stable schedule. Yeah, I went to
Good.
our chorus and back home about 4 o'clock, and
Okay.
I cooked my meal, dinner. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
So you went back to your normal routine today.
Okay, and tomorrow I will play mahjong again
Tomorrow
after.
back to mahjong. Do you remember
Yeah,
how to play?
the first place, the first game of Mahjong game after the lunar calendar, lunar spring festival.
Yeah. So do you remember? It's been several days since you've played mahjong. Do you remember how?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay. Good.
Just like swim, if you learned it, you won't forget.
Yeah. You won't
Uh,
forget.
but
You.
but some skills will lose. If you
Okay.
play more, get more skills to
Okay.
win money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, not like study English.
Right. Right. It's
If we
definitely
study English for 1 month, the speaking will not fluent, and
right.
maybe
Definitely.
vocabulary words will lose.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
lose. Mhm.
If you practice English and then you quit practicing English for a month, you will lose and forget, or your English speaking will decline.
Okay,
Yeah.
declining. Yeah.
So anyway, it's good in learning English. It's good to try to maintain your practicing every day if possible.
Okay. Oh, just I had your interesting dialogue speaking, talking with the girl,
Man,
man, yeah, yeah. She's not only good at English speaking, but she's talk fluently and telling the truth. It's very friendly talking, yeah,
yeah,
and she's honesty to talk with you and get many interesting things. It can help the young people, young girls, young boys who studying university or just came into the work. The
yeah.
boys and the girls can get many reference, get some help. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Mm.
her English is good, of course. I've talked to her before on my stage, and yeah, I think her English is good. And when we have a conversation like that, people can maybe pick up some new vocabulary words in
Okay.
during our conversation, hopefully.
Yes, yes. With the help of the subtitles, I learned some new words, new vocabularies, and I got better understand of to the speaking, the talking between you two. So very good. I get more know the Miss, oh, not
Meng,
Miss,
Meng,
man.
Meng.
She's a chubby girl, 152. Uh, it's don't too slow, not so shorter in China. Not
Yeah,
not
yeah. So yeah,
yeah.
she was telling us that she was chubby when she was in high school.
Oh, chopping
Yeah,
high.
when she was in high school, she was saying that she was chubby, and so now she says she's lost all that weight, so she's much slimmer now.
Oh, much slimmer.
Yeah, yeah, now she's slimmer.
Yeah.
So she's
So
lost all that weight. But when she was in high school, she said she was a chubby girl.
oh
And
yes.
her mom said to eat off of a smaller plate, not a big plate.
Yes, good, good. And also they can keep the side, the margin of the talking to keep her secret. But she's honesty. All the talking is honesty. She don't take her secret, but she tell the her experience and dating her boyfriend. Uh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because we talked about relationships, and one word that I threw out there was platonic.
oh,
A platonic relationship is a relationship between a male and a female that's not romantic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. In my opinion, I do not like to often her, but I think she's a little picky at choosing, looking for the
You
boyfriend.
think she's picky too, huh?
Oh, she picky.
Maybe she has some standards that she wants a boyfriend to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she said that she's some uh, decisive.
Decisive, yeah. That's what she wants to change about herself. She wants to
Exactly.
become more decisive, meaning she wants to be able to make decisions quicker than she is now.
Oh, good, good, good idea. I think it is better for her to have decisive in
Yeah.
looking for a boyfriend.
Yeah, so maybe she needs to be decisive when she is looking for a boyfriend.
Okay, okay, good,
Yeah.
good for her, good for her.
Yeah, but she's still young. She can enjoy her life, and when she meets Mr. Right, it will happen.
Okay, okay.
Yep, she just
Mr.
has
Right,
to have faith.
just
Have
meet,
faith.
just meet. Not you cannot build a Mr. Right, but you
Yeah.
can meet a boy, a Mr. Right in someday. Yeah, good.
Right, right, definitely. If she someday she'll meet that guy that she,
Exactly.
wants to date, and maybe eventually she'll get married and have, 3 or 4 kids of herself for herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, recently in our young ages, they don't talk about the children, the
Yeah.
baby. They only talk about the career or the
Yeah.
life, happy life. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. A lot of young people I've talked to, don't want to get married, and that's okay. They don't want to have
It's
kids. They
okay.
don't want to get married. They're happy with their life, their career, their personal life, and they don't want to get married. So I totally respect that.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
It's the personal choices. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's review your moments.
So what did we learn
Every day
today?
must review moments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had more English new vocabulary. Very helpful for us every
Some
day.
new vocabulary words today.
Okay. First, our topic for tonight's live stream. Are you open to change? Yes, I'm generally open to change. I believe that change often brings opportunities for growth, learning, and new experiences. It's a natural part of life, and adapting to change can lead to positive outcomes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And uh, something changing is natural.
Sure.
We don't like
Some changes are natural, right?
Yeah, we don't like the our life not change at all. I don't like. Yeah, we must meet something new, some friends new, and meet new uh, lifestyle,
Yes,
new
definitely.
trend. Yeah. So we like to change. Yeah,
Right.
change is developing
Right.
sometimes. Yeah. Oh,
Change is good. I think
change
change
is
is
good.
good.
Yes, good. Okay. So the topic is very interesting.
Yeah.
Next, let's do the quiz. If you describe someone as deplorable,
Deplorable.
deplorable, you are saying that they are A, delightful.
Delightful.
Yes. B, demanding.
Demanding.
Oh, not money. Demanding. Demanding.
Demanding.
C, uh, dedicated.
Dedicated.
Dedicated. Dedicated. Last one. Despisable.
Despicable.
Oh, I'm sorry. Despicable.
Despicable.
I look the phonics. This
Yeah.
despicable. Despicable, not despicable.
Yeah.
Despicable.
Despicable.
Despicable. Despicable. Oh yes, the answer is the new words despicable.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is deplorable. We can also say that they are despicable.
Oh, despicable.
A despicable person.
Despicable also is not good.
Yeah, that just means somebody who is, deplorable, somebody who is, not very kind, not very
Not
nice.
very kind.
Right.
Not very nice. Yeah. Few people around us are in our co-works. Some few people are like this.
Yeah. We don't I try to separate myself from despicable people.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like to hang out with them. So
Okay.
that's why people that are in my circle, my friend circle, are not deplorable or despicable because I don't hang out with those type of people.
Okay. Good. So it's big words. There's two
Yes.
words, big words. Yeah.
Yeah, deplorable and despicable are synonyms.
Synonyms. Okay. Let me read an article. The human face is amazing. It has two eyes to see the world, and a nose to smell delicious things, and a mouth to talk, eat, and share our smiles.
Yeah.
Our faces can show feelings like happiness, surprise, or even a little bit of silliness. Silliness is from the word silly.
Right. To be
And,
silly.
Okay.
Yeah, right. The word silliness comes from the word silly.
Oh, comes from the word silly. NESS means this word become a noun.
Yeah.
From the adjective become a noun.
Right,
Silly
right.
to silliness.
Right.
Okay. Ears help us hear laughter and music. Faces come in all color and shapes, making each person special.
Right.
So, take a look in the mirror and see the wonderful face that belongs just to you.
Great. Yeah.
Okay. And we speak English, facing the mirror, speaking English can correct what or pronunciation.
Right. Your mouth, how you
Mouth.
pronounce words.
Yeah.
Right. If you speak
Okay.
English and look in the mirror at the same time, you can see and correct some of your mistakes.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, next new vocabularies. First one, fathom,
Fathom.
fathom, fathom. If you can't fathom something, you are unable to understand it, although you think very carefully about it. For example, I can't fathom how some people can be cruel to their pets
Yeah.
who love them unconditionally.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
maybe he or she are in a bad mood. Maybe they lost his work,
Yeah. Maybe they lost their job.
lost
Yeah.
their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, it happened a few times, not often, but
Sure.
people's mm, his cynicism can change. She's by some special bad situation.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes
Not ha-
people's.
not
Yeah.
happen very often.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Perspire.
Perspire. Perspire.
Perspire. Next one.
Perspire.
Perspire is a formal word for sweat.
Sweat.
Oh, not sweat. Sweat.
Sweat.
Sweat. I often sweat recently. It's
Me
not
too.
good for my health. Yeah. I have a problem. If the weather is getting cold, we get more clothes. I sweat. But in the summer, the weather is hot. I don't sweat. It's different. It's quite a stranger to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I sweat in the winter. If I wear too many clothes in the winter, I sweat. I just don't. I just take the clothes off and have less clothes on. In the summertime, I sweat a lot too.
In the summertime, I won't sweat. It's stranger to me. In the cold weather, I sweat. In the hot weather, I won't sweat.
I can sweat. I can sweat in both. Both.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, let me finish. Mm, perspire is a formal word for sweat. When you perspire, a liquid comes out of the surface of your skin because you're hot or maybe frightened or nervous. Oh yes,
Nervous.
even nervous. And sometimes scared. Something scared. Yeah, get the sweat.
You
Get
start to
the
sweat if you're
perspire.
scared or nervous or
Or
yeah,
nervous.
definitely.
Okay. For example, Maggie felt nervous and started to perspire before her job interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's new. She
Right.
is not has no more experience of the interview.
And yeah, she's nervous.
After one or two times of the interview, it will be okay. And not nervous and not perspire anymore.
Perspire.
Perspire. Okay, next one you told us yesterday. Anonymous.
Anonymous. Yeah, that was part of the quiz yesterday.
Oh, in the quiz.
Yep.
Anonymous. Anonymous means that someone's name or identity is not known or not revealed. For example, if you receive an anonymous letter, you don't know who wrote it. Or if you make an anonymous donation,
Right.
you don't tell anyone that you gave the money.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, many people donation to the society.
Right. Some people donate money to charities, but they want to make an anonymous donation because they don't want people to know who donated the money.
Okay.
Right.
For example, if you file a complaint,
A complaint.
okay? If you file a complaint against the boss, your name can remain anonymous.
Good.
Anonymous. But it's not good. People don't want to receive the anonymous letters.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, how are you feeling today? I smile when I'm happy.
Happy.
I frown. This word is difficult to pronounce.
Frown.
Frown. I frown when I'm sad. I blush when I'm embraced.
I blush. I blush when
Oh,
I'm.
blush, blush.
I blush
Because
when I'm
you-
embarrassed.
Yeah. Blush.
Blush. Blush means that your face turns red.
Means to red.
Your
Yeah.
face turns red when you blush.
Okay. Embraced.
Yeah, when you're embarrassed. Maybe you've made a mistake. It's maybe a silly mistake. So you start to blush. Your face turns red because you're very embarrassed.
Okay. And some girls blushed when she met her boyfriend at the first
Right.
time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are. They do.
Yes. And I shout when I'm mad. Shout too loudly.
Shout. That means that you speak very loudly. You yell or shout.
Yell or shout.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you feeling today? I'm feeling a little tired.
Okay. A little tired.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone asked in the comments, what does a frown mean? A frown is an upside down smile.
Okay.
Yeah. So a smile goes like this. A frown goes like this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. A smile goes up like this. So an upside down smile is a frown.
Oh, frown.
A frown.
Just
That means
the
you're sad.
emoji picture of the phone. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You can see the picture on the emoji is an upside down smile.
Okay.
That's a
Next
frown.
Next one is slang.
Goat.
Goat. Goat means greatest of all time. Yeah. Every initial letter of these 4 words. Goat.
Right.
But goat is a word. A kind of sheep.
Yeah, it's a kind of animal, right?
Animal, not sheep, another kind of animal. Goat.
It's a cousin to the sheep.
Cousin to the
A
sheep.
cousin or a relative to the sheep.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Guangzhou has another name. 5 Goats City.
Oh, okay.
Wuyancheng, 5 Goats City is the name of the Guangzhou. Yeah. Let me continue. Goat is a popular slang word that stands for greatest of all times. All time. It's used to describe a person, team, or thing that is the best, whether it's sports, music, or something else. One moment, please. I'm sorry. 李信，想叫你。什么事？你出来跟你妈妈讲，我在读音啊，对不起。I'm sorry.
That's okay. No problem.
Okay, I'll
Goat.
continue. Goat is a popular slang word that stands for greatest of all time. It's used to describe a person, team, or things that is the best. Whether it's sports, music, or something else. For example, who's your favorite basketball player? Michael Jordan. Yes. Yeah. She's famous.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan has a GOAT. No question.
Yeah.
No question. It means certainly. No
Right.
question.
No question means no questions asked. Certainly. Goat.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
GOAT.
So a goat just means greatest of all time, and it's mostly an opinion.
Okay.
Opinion.
Next is a poem. Where is everybody?
Yeah.
Who's Stuart? He has to go. Where's Ray? He can't stay. Where's Kate? She can't wait. Where is Steve? He has to leave. Where is Murray?
Murray.
He has to hurry. To hurry. What about you? I have to go too.
Right.
So the
Yeah.
classroom is empty.
Yeah.
Everyone,
The classroom is empty. There's nobody there.
nobody in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, so it's just a way that you can, it's very simple, easy words, and that poem is basically very easy. People just practice their rhythm and saying it very smoothly because it's very easy to speak.
Okay, easy
So
to
it's not
speak.
about learning new words because a lot of the words in that poem are very common. Most people know them. So it's just about trying to keep your rhythm and talking in a rhythm.
Rhythm talking.
Right,
Okay.
getting a rhythm going.
Okay. The last one is a dictation. Let me read it quickly. Love at first sight means that you feel an instant connection to another person. Some people describe this as fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks. When you meet that special somebody, and all of a sudden in your mind, fireworks are going off.
Going off, yeah. Others describe it as moments where nothing else matters around you when you see and talk to each other for the first time. It's the feeling you get when you don't want a moment to end because you feel a connection with another person that you haven't felt before. It's certainly possible to fall in love at first sight. However, you need to be able to take the time after that first meeting to really get to know each other. It's only then that you can figure out if it's a good match or not.
Right.
Good advice. Yeah,
Good.
very often. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to be careful.
let's talk about the man again. Man can control it.
Yeah,
Okay. She had a blind date during the spring festival,
sure.
and it is not in her mind to the that boy. Yeah, so
Right.
they keep like a common friend.
She's a
Yeah,
common friend.
just
Yeah.
a common friend.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, she had a blind date and it wasn't no fireworks went off
No
in her
fireworks.
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, no fireworks for her.
Fireworks.
Yeah, maybe next time she has a date, maybe she'll see fireworks. I hope.
Oh, I hope. I
Yeah,
hope
I
so.
hope for her
Okay.
herself that she
Mm,
next date she has she sees fireworks.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
let me stop here because many
Okay.
people want to go
Yeah,
on
lots of
stage.
people
Okay.
waiting to come up on stage. Thanks again for reviewing that information on my moments. I appreciate that. And tomorrow, good luck in Mahjong. You're back. You have a fresh mind. You're rested. You're ready to go. I have a feeling you're probably going to win.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay? You can win
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay?
But
Have a
yeah,
great
yeah.
night and have a fantastic day tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on the stage tonight and reviewing that information that I post on my moments. Ah, I love coffee. I don't know if I've told you that or not. I do say that. I think every single live stream that I do, I tell people I love coffee. Anyway, thank you so much, Peter, for coming up on stage and reviewing that information that I posted on my moments. Lots of new vocabulary words, a poem. The poem was very easy, but it's not about learning any new words. It's about saying the poem as fast as you can without making any mistakes and just trying to get into a rhythm in speaking. So that's part of improving your speaking skills. Anyway, that was my moments today. Some vocabulary words, fathom, and perspire, which is a more formal way to say sweat. So most of the time when we talk about this thing happening to us, we say, oh, I'm sweating. I'm so hot. I'm sweating. Most of the time when you are talking to people you don't really say, oh, I'm perspiring. I'm so hot. I'm perspiring. Very, very seldom. But it's good to know that word because sometimes you'll read it in some books, perspire. Sometimes you will see it or hear it in some movies. Maybe you'll see it in the subtitles of a TV show and you're wondering, what is that word? Well, now you know. You're like, Todd had that word in his live stream. I recognize that word. That word means sweat. So it's good to know some of these words. Maybe you won't use those in your spoken English, like perspire. Very seldom do we say that. But sometimes you'll hear some doctors use that word instead of sweat. So they'll say, how often, does this action make you perspire? It's good to perspire when you work out. It's good to perspire because actually sweating is actually healthy for you. If you sweat, it helps clean your pores. So you just have to make sure you drink plenty of liquids. Make sure you hydrate yourself as you're exercising and you're sweating, because sweating, your body is losing lots of water. So you have to replace that water with water like this. Although I'm not perspiring, I still drink lots of water. So perspire and sweat basically are the same thing. So tonight we talked about, today in my moments, I should say, or Peter talked about some vocabulary words: perspire, fathom, and the goat. Goat, greatest of all time, is a common slang word that you will hear people describe certain athletes or singers. Like sometimes people will say Taylor Swift is the goat of the music industry. So that means that they think Taylor Swift is the greatest of all time. And basically, when you describe somebody as the GOAT, it's your opinion only. Everybody has their own opinions about who they think is the best basketball player or football player or musician. We all have our own thoughts and ideas about the GOAT. So you'll hear that word, especially in America, you'll hear it a lot. So we use it quite a bit. Anyway, doesn't mean the animal. I know that a goat is an animal relative of the sheep, has horns, and I know that. But in this situation, goat is an acronym for the greatest of all time. Acronym. An acronym means G, greatest, O, of, A, all, time, T, GOAT. It's an acronym for greatest of all time. I don't think I've taught the word acronym. But another acronym, maybe you have heard of some other acronyms. Another acronym is ASAP. You hear ASAP a lot. Okay, you need to go get me coffee ASAP, as soon as possible. That's another acronym. So, I don't think I've posted a lot of acronyms on my moments, but this is what acronyms are. ASAP. LOL is another acronym, laughing out loud. That's another acronym. BRB, be right back. So we use a lot of acronyms, especially when when we were text messaging, because we don't want to type out all of the whole word or the whole phrase. So we use an acronym. Acronyms are very common. So anyway, good evening. Thank you so much, League of Legends. Yeah, I guess LOL can be League of Legends too. Or sometimes maybe LOL doesn't mean laughing out loud. Maybe LOL means lots of love. Lots of love to you. So if a boy sends you a message and it says LOL, maybe you think, what are you laughing at me for? What's so funny? What did I say that's so funny? But maybe it's not lots of laughs or laughing out loud. Maybe it's lots of love. Be careful. Be careful. Maybe he's not laughing out loud at you. Maybe he's sending you lots of love. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm not talking about acronyms tonight. So anyway, I got off on that because the GOAT is an acronym. That's what we call it, greatest of all time. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is Monday night. I hope you all had a great day today. Todd is also Todd is funny and humorous. LOL. Lots of love to everybody. Cheers. Tomorrow night, I have an interesting topic, a very important topic. Tomorrow night, our topic is going to be how to cope. How to cope with loneliness. I think I've covered this topic in the past in my live stream several months ago. How to cope or handle loneliness. So, how to cope with loneliness. This is our topic for tomorrow night. I will start at 8 p.m. Again, tomorrow night, we'll start at 8 p.m. How to cope with loneliness. This is our topic for tomorrow night. It's a very special topic for me because not that I'm lonely, but I've received some messages from people who are lonely, are going through a loneliness phase in their life right now, and they send me some messages and they're asking me, how can I cope or what can I do? I'm lonely, I have no friends. Because of certain situations, people go through phases in their life where they become lonely. I totally understand that. I understand, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I have lots of friends and people around me every day. So people send me a message say, how can you handle living alone? It has to be so lonely. You don't have any family here. You're all alone. It must be so depressing. Well, even though I'm alone, I'm not lonely. Never lonely. And when I am alone and I have some free time, I enjoy my special me time, what I call me time. Me time means time where I have just me and I don't have to talk to other people. I can just kind of collect my thoughts and think about what I'm going to be doing. So I enjoy my me time. But because most of the time I'm around a lot of people, starting early in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning till late at night, I'm around people. When I come home, I start my live stream. I have lots of people here in my live stream. If I'm not doing a live stream, excuse me, if I'm not doing a live stream, I'm doing a class and I'm around my students whom I'm tutoring. So I come home, and go to bed. Get up in the morning, start my day back over. The weekends, I'm very busy, so I'm very seldom am I alone. And when I am alone, it's precious time for me. It's my me time. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes on the weekends, I get a break and I have some alone time, and I like it. Not that I don't like being around people, I love it because that's my job. But my me time is precious. Maybe it's only an hour, maybe it's 2 hours. If it's longer, it's better. But anyway, tomorrow night, our topic, how to cope with loneliness. Okay, that's our topic for tomorrow night. I hope you are, if you're not busy, you can join me in talking about this topic tomorrow night. If you have time. If you have time. Hello, Todd. Does the name John remind people of a toilet in English? Uh, some people, very seldom do people, very seldom do people call it a John. It's that's a very old expression, very old, outdated, old-fashioned expression in America. It very seldom today do you hear people say call a toilet a John. It's not very common. So I haven't used that word for many decades. So if you go to America now, you really won't hear a lot of people say I need to go to the John because it's very old, outdated word to describe toilet. So nowadays we don't use it. Maybe if you're talking to a guy who's 80 years old, he'll hear him say, I need to go to the John. But if you're talking to, younger generation, they don't call it that anymore. So don't worry, John. People won't think that your name means toilet because we don't use that word to describe a toilet anymore. We used to many decades ago, but not now. That's a good question. It is a good question. Okay. Our topic tonight, not about Johns. It's not about loneliness. That's our topic tomorrow night. Oh, by the way, Wednesday night, our topic will be music. Wednesday night, our topic will be music. So if you'd like to come on stage Wednesday night and sing a song, Wednesday night, our live stream will be about music. Sing, sing, sing. So if you have a song that you want to sing, come back or come to our live stream on Wednesday night. Join us here on Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. and you can sing a song here in the live stream. It's karaoke night, Wednesday night. Feel free to come up on stage Wednesday night, sing a song. If you want to play the piano, play the guitar, or if you just want to sing a cappella, it's your choice. You can sing a song in any language you want: English, Chinese, Korean, Spanish, Japanese, any language, you name it. Arabic, it's up to you. So, this is Wednesday night's live stream, music. Instead, should we use washroom? You can use washroom if you want. Most of the time in America, we use two words: restroom or bathroom. Okay? Most of the time in America, we use two words: restroom or bathroom. Now, what's the difference between restroom and bathroom? You're going to ask me, what's the difference between restroom and bathroom? Here's the difference. If you're out in public, at a restaurant, at the supermarket, or at the shopping mall, it's called a restroom. Okay? If you're out in public and you're in a restaurant and you ask the waitress, can you tell me where the restroom is, please? You call it a restroom. If you're at home, you call it a bathroom. So if you're at somebody's private home, you ask them, can you tell me where your bathroom is, please? That's in your home. Now, if you're in a restaurant, we call it a restroom, or a shopping mall, or any public place. We call it a restroom. In your home, it's called a bathroom. So this is very typical or common. Very typical or common. Now, I'm not saying that if you go to a restaurant in America and you ask the waitress, where's your bathroom? She's going to know what you mean. So it's okay if you use bathroom too. That's no big deal. But just common, typical word that we use in the restaurant or in a public place, we call it a public restroom or a restroom. A bathroom is usually something at home. Okay, just some easy, quick knowledge for you there, if you were wondering about that. I get asked that question a lot. Todd, what's the difference between a bathroom and a restroom? I see both of those words used a lot. What's the difference? Well, now you know. There's not really a big difference, but hi.
Hi.
How are
Hi.
you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Great. Welcome,
Thank you for
welcome
choosing
to
me.
welcome to the stage tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Tina.
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 Well, nice to
Yeah,
meet you,
yeah.
Tina. My name
Nice
is
to meet you too.
my name is Todd.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I wait for a long time for interact with you.
Great. Well, welcome to the stage. I'm glad that you were patient.
Yeah.
So where are you located?
I live in Beijing
Oh,
now.
wow. So
Yeah, yeah.
we're neighbors.
Yeah, are you where district are you lived?
I live in Chaoyang district.
China, yeah, I lived in Xicheng district.
Oh, Sichuan
Yeah.
district. Okay. I live not too far from Olympic Park.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe your district, Olympic Park. Olympic Park is not in Chaoyang district, but in Haidian
Yeah, it's
district
in
most. Yeah.
the Olympic Park is mostly in Haidian district. I live
Yeah.
a little bit south of and a little bit south and east of Olympic Park.
South and east. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You lived in a beautiful scenes
So where I live is it's a nice area. And
area. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
work in Wanjing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
Wangjing
work
Street. I work in Wangjing Street.
my office is in Wanjing.
Yeah. Are you now in your office?
No, now I'm at home.
You are at home. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm at my
You
home.
work till night. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I go to Wanjing every day for work.
Are you go to work by walk or
By subway.
by subway? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It must be a crowd
It's
time.
not really because I leave very early in the morning. I leave usually
Yeah.
about 7.
About 7, but I think 7 is a crowd time.
Not
Yeah.
I take line 15.
You take line 15 subway.
Yeah, line 15
Okay.
going heading line 15 going to Wanjing is not crowded in the morning. In fact, at 7 a.m. I can get a seat every day.
Yeah. You can get seat every day.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
That's why I leave early. I
Okay.
leave early because I don't like the crowds. Now, if around 8 or after 8 o'clock, then it starts to get really crowded.
Yeah. Maybe the rush hour is about 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock to from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Right. And in Wanjing, where I work, it's a lot of internet companies.
Yeah,
Internet high-tech companies, and a lot of those people don't start work till 10 or 10:30.
Oh yes, they are comfortable. They have a comfortable work.
Right. So
job,
they don't
a comfortable
they
job.
don't leave. Yeah. So they
Yeah.
don't. They're not on the subway till around 8 or 9 o'clock. So I leave early so I can beat the rush hour.
Yeah, and what about your off work? Your
Oh,
off work
I finish my job at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yeah. But
Yes.
then I have a part-time job that I do very close to my company, and then I come home.
Do you have a part-time job?
Yeah, I have many part-time jobs.
Yeah, yeah. You must
Be very busy.
busy man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very busy because I have full-time job and several part-time jobs that keep me very busy. And then I do this
Yeah.
live. Then I come
I
home,
admire you.
and then I come home and do the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone asked asked if my daughter beside me. That say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
That's my daughter.
Very cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. So, what did you do for the Spring Festival?
Spring festival. Yeah, I snow skating.
Oh, you went
with my
skiing.
daughter. Skiing.
You went
Sorry,
skiing. So did you?
snow skiing
So
with
did
my
you? Where
daughter.
did you stay in Beijing?
Uh, no, I take my daughter. I took my daughter to Zhangjiakou City, Chongli. Do you know Chongli?
Yeah,
The Winter Olympic Games.
yeah.
Yeah. With skiing. I took my daughter skiing there
Yeah, I heard.
for
I
two
heard.
days.
I heard that there was that people like to go skiing there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my daughter loved in skating.
she loves
Skating.
skiing.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good sport.
Yeah. I request a coach to teach her how to skiing, and
Okay.
he learned more faster beyond my imaginary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hired a coach to help her.
Hired a coach. Yes.
Very good. And
And
she learned very quickly.
yes, she learned very quickly. Just for 3 hours, she can skiing from the highest level skiing channel.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
impressive. That's good. So she's very talented. She likes skiing.
yeah, she likes skiing, and
Okay.
maybe I think he mm, 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 he was good
Yeah, yeah, to
at
learn. You're right.
balancing in
But
her body, but I'm not good at. I'm not good at. I'm not good at the skiing, and I'm
you're
afraid
afraid of
of the
skiing.
skiing. I think because I cannot control my body, balance.
So it
Yes,
takes, yeah, so it, because it takes a lot of practice to do that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not like do not like practice.
Yeah, it takes
I was
time.
forced to do this.
It takes a lot of time to practice. I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I learned skiing when I lived in America, and it took me, it took me several weeks to learn how to ski without falling down.
Yeah, without falling down.
Yeah, it took me
Yeah,
several
you're
weeks
great.
to learn how to ski without falling down. So I learned that, but I'm not a. It didn't happen quickly for me.
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah,
You're great.
yeah. So but it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I think when I get older, I scare. I more scared
Well,
of
of course.
the skiing
Yeah, yeah,
skiing game.
yeah. As you mature and you get older, you worry about hurting,
Worry about.
injuring yourself,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I totally understand. So besides skiing, what else did you do during the spring festival?
What can
What
you
else?
explain?
What else did you do during the spring festival?
What else? Just skiing. Just
Okay,
skiing with my daughter.
okay. You did you go visit some friends or family?
No.
Uh,
I just do one thing.
okay,
I just did one thing. Accompany my daughter to skiing.
to skiing. Okay, so
Skiing. Yeah.
you spent the holiday skiing.
Yeah.
Wow. So was it cold?
No,
Was it cold or
no.
was the temperature comfortable there?
Uh, it's not so cold. It's a little warm.
Okay.
A little warm there.
Yeah.
So the big problem is the skin, the snow, the man-made snow is not good
Right. Yeah.
because because the weather is warm, and when night come is the snow changed into the ice. Yeah, so the snow is not very good. It's
Right.
not